Hello, people. Party people.
Party people.
It's been a whole week.
It has. We had a little bit of trouble getting to this point this week, though.
Yeah, it wasn't intentional. We got sidetracked.
Kind of.
It's been a busy week for us, but it's okay. We're here now.
Yes.
So, like we always do, we want to introduce a beer.
Yeah, this is kind of
We're
Dan's favorite company.
We're jumping right into this today.
Yeah, it's not my personal favorite.
This is my personal favorite. We have two. Well, I have two favorites. Our staple is Ghost.
Yes.
Not sponsored. And my favorite is Uber Geek.
Okay.
So
I've never had truthfully a beer of been like, wow, that's amazing from them.
I have. That's because you didn't have the one beer that was fucking amazing. It was the white sangria styled IPA. And they never made it again. No, it had. Oh,
yeah,
God.
we talked about it on like the first episode.
They had the mead in there, like the grape residue.
Oh, mead?
Like the white grape.
I've had mead before. Mead with honey.
Oh, wait. I chose the wrong word. It was like the white grape residue that like the leftovers. So they put that at the bottom of the can. And then they put in pineapple. And then it was fucking awesome. It was just amazing. We also stated that we don't like IPAs.
I don't like IPAs.
I realized that if it's mixed with a sour ale, it's probably one of my. I can drink it. It's not a favorite. But
sour IPA.
Yeah. This is a sour IPA.
Is it?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
It's labeled as a fruit tart. But
you're a fruit tard.
You're a fruit tart. Okay, fruitcake. Fucking.
You're a fruity retard.
Yeah, whatever. Go fuck yourself. All right. So.
All right.
Let's
I'll
get
let
right
you. I'll
into
let
it.
you get the first crack at it, Danny. Give him the slurp. Give him the slurp.
Oh, it smells nice. Okay, that is extremely interesting. I say this every fucking week.
Every week.
Every week.
Every single
This
one.
wasn't
is
a good
interesting.
Every
single one is
hold on, wait.
interesting.
It gets better. You open yours.
All right. Here's the crack. And here's a slurp. Oh, that's not bad.
Right?
It's not bad.
I'm not gonna front. It kind of reminds me of like a grape Gatorade.
Grape Gatorade.
Very low key.
Yep.
Wow, I wish my mic did that.
I wanted to be like Dan, and I didn't like it.
I was hoping that you were gonna do that, to be honest. But no, this one was a good choice.
Yeah. Not my favorite. Not my favorite. I've had better. But it's still good. Still good. Not bad.
You don't really like vanilla, do you?
I can have it.
Oh, wait a minute. We didn't say what beer. All right. So this one is
tell
an
'em.
Uber Geek. It is their Existential Meltdown is a Vibe fruit tart. And it's brewed with blackberries, raspberries, and vanilla. Everything that I love. This is going to sound really strange, but I am such a hoe for artificial raspberry.
Hey, yo.
Hey, yo.
And this is why you're a fruit tard.
I guess you could say that.
Not a tart.
Listen,
Tard.
artificial raspberry is better than real raspberries because it doesn't have the seeds in them. The fucking seeds get stuck in my teeth and it makes me mad.
Nah.
Just like I can't eat popcorn.
I like the
reason.
real raspberries.
Okay. Raspberry.
Yeah.
Have you ever given somebody a raspberry?
What's that? Is that like just like a apple twist?
No. I'm not going to do it to you because it's weird.
I've never heard of a fucking raspberry.
I'll have Julie do it to you.
So like when you...
No.
Like,
No.
what, really?
No.
It's like when you
No.
blow into someone's nostrils?
No. Yo, do you ever see
You
those
ever had
TikToks
that?
and
You
those
ever
people
done that
do
to
those
somebody?
do that to their pit bull and like they're
No,
fucking...
you ever done that to a person?
No. Why would you know that? Have somebody done it to you?
No, I've done it to Julia, and I've done it to my sisters.
Ew, you're gross.
I literally cup my mouth over their nose, and I blow as hard as I can, and this is all you hear. It's coming out of their mouth, and
so
sometimes some of their snot goes into their mouth, so they have to.
I don't know if I should be impressed or just consider you as a bully.
Do it to one of your siblings.
Yo, I'm not gonna front. I saw a TikTok today, and it was this guy, and he was in a bar, and his shirt said, "Don't bully me, I'll come."
Oh, I saw that. It was drunk Shakespeare.
Yes. I'll be straight with you. We should probably do that, but not say anything. Just go for the amusement.
Drunk Shakespeare. You know what I always wanted to do?
What?
I want to have like a city day, and go to the Comedy Cellar, and then go to like a couple clubs or a couple bars out there.
That's like an all-day affair.
Yeah.
We should totally do that.
Yeah, but go like to one of the shows at the Comedy Cellar. They do a couple.
We tried to go there. Remember?
They do a couple. Yeah, you have to kind of get tickets in advance because they sell out. Yeah, like a lot of like local people go, and then sometimes like famous people go there. They kind of just show up. It's not like a play thing.
Oh.
Like I think
the beers I get always make Victor burp.
Oh yeah,
100%.
Every single time. I'm always like.
He always pulls away from the mic for a second. Yeah. He says, "Oh, excuse me, hold on."
Yeah. Yeah. Like I think Joe Rogan now shits on that place.
He's too good for them.
He hates them.
It's Joe Rogan.
He doesn't like doing comedy in New York. He says that the crowd's tough.
Because we're all too sensitive.
No, it's not because we're too sensitive.
Oh, we don't find anything funny.
Yes. It's like he says. Actually, this in the city, he says that they're fucked up people. They're more sensitive. You always run into sensitive people over there.
Oh, we know.
It's all major.
Isn't it like they quote unquote call it a melting pot?
Yeah.
Because everybody goes there.
Yeah, but
all
major cities. If you notice, all major cities are liberal centers. There's not one major city that's red in this entire country.
Not in New York. Oh.
No, in this entire country.
Oh, okay.
You know why? Because it's
we're not getting political here.
No, I'm not getting political. I'm just letting you know why. It's because most young people move into the cities. And what are most young people?
Lives.
Yes.
You know what this makes me think of?
I think the only reason...
What just happened here? This makes me think of that one time before we were going away to go skiing to Vermont when Victor and I were sitting in the back and Victor looks at me and he goes, "You know there's a thing called counterfeit fish?" I said,
No. Oh yeah, counterfeit fish.
I go, mm-hmm. He's like, I'm looking at him. He's looking at me. He's like, "You're not going to ask me what that is?"
No, it wasn't. I told you this in the no.
No, you told Hannah in the car.
No.
You and I were
not supposed to name drop, Danny.
I don't care. She don't care. So you and I were in the break room eating dinner like we normally do. And he looks at me and he goes, "You know there's a thing called counterfeit fish?" I'm like, "Oh, okay, cool." And like I wasn't giving him the satisfaction, and he goes, You're not gonna ask me why?" I'm like, "No, I'm just gonna assume that you're gonna tell me anyways."
Because he knew that I wanted to tell him why anyways.
And then I literally played out what the hell was gonna happen in the car, and he brings up the whole thing too. And he goes, in the car on the way to Vermont, he goes, "So you know something called counterfeit fish?" And my girlfriend at the time goes,
and rolls his eyes.
My girlfriend at the time goes, "What's that?" And he goes, I'll tell you.
He did rolls his eyes.
I'm like, you know, I literally said this was gonna happen, and it did.
It did.
It did exactly how I thought it would. It happened.
But I also agreed. I bet you it's gonna play out exactly like that too.
And he agreed because it was because I know how my girlfriend was at the time.
Yeah.
And I knew that she gets curious with.
Well, most people get curious. You're just so used to me that you just find me annoying.
You just get excited about certain things. That was one of them, and I didn't give him the satisfaction. So he goes, "You're not gonna ask me why?"
Do you guys let's tell them about counterfeit fish.
Hey Vic, what's counterfeit fish?
So
counterfish.
Counterfish. So apparently, in the restaurant industry, there's a big thing of people selling you fake fish. So like they'll put it on the menu, and this isn't illegal. This is 100% legal. They'll put on the menu that's like a certain type of fish, and it'll be like a cheaper form that just looks similar to it. That's what counterfeit fish is.
Ever since you told me that back in January, it fucked me up.
Why?
Because I can't go to a restaurant now thinking that I'm actually getting mahi-mahi.
You might not be. Depending on the price. Mahi-mahi is pretty expensive.
It's probably just whitefish.
Yeah. You know, what is it? Scallions?
Scallions are green onions.
Huh? No. Oh.
Scallops?
Scallops. Yeah, some scallops aren't actually scallops. They're made out of some of them are lobster, I think. Something like that.
God damn it.
Something like
I
that.
hate seafood because I can't tell what's what. Because now you think about it, I've had scallops before and I'm like, this is good, but it doesn't taste like a scallop. I can taste it. I can literally know what you're talking about.
It's just in the shape of a scallop.
It's in the shape, but it's probably the circle on the lobster tail. It's the meat from the lobster
I forget
tail.
what it is. I looked it up a while back, but it's like that's the most counterfeited one.
That's the most counterfeit?
Scallops. Yep. Yep.
All right, boys and girls. You're no longer getting cod. You're getting whitefish, and they're charging you for a cod.
Oh yeah, they are.
100%. If it's like a Michelin star restaurant, you know you're getting it. You know you're getting something good.
Bro, you know what I want to do?
What?
There's this restaurant upstate that they charge per person. It's like $347.
That's chump change.
Right?
Okay.
And they charge per person.
Uh-huh.
And it's like everything that they cook there is all grown on the farm, raised on the farm and everything like that.
That actually sounds pretty
It's like a whole
cool.
day affair. You don't pick what's on the menu. They bring you stuff from the menu.
You know, that kind of sounds
they
like
cook stuff for you, and you just eat it. And it's supposed to be like one of the most delicious things ever. It's basically based on what the chef wants to feed you. If you have any allergies or anything, you're supposed to let him know, though, in advance so they don't feed you that. But otherwise, it's supposed to be up to him.
Honestly, I'd be cool with that.
It's a 3-star Michelin restaurant, so you know it's good.
It kind of reminds me of a restaurant week where you're not allowed to pick and choose what you want. They kind of just have certain things on the menu, and you have to pick from that spot.
No, this isn't. You don't even get to pick from that spot. This is you have no idea what's coming out. They just
what are we getting? It's a mystery.
But it's supposed to be like the most delicious thing ever.
I'm cool with that. It's probably like the smallest portions of meals.
Yeah, but it is small portions, but it's like 30 of them. So you end up eating like tons and full by the end of it.
Nice.
I did it again.
So last week, Victor and I got our ears pierced. I still have mine.
I got rid of mine the day after.
He said that he was losing his masculinity.
I felt like a bitch. I felt like a faggot. To put it lightly.
To put it lightly. You could have just
I felt my testosterone
levels decreasing.
escaping.
Not even decreasing. They were just expelled.
My lift was weaker.
Yeah, see what happens when you get a trachea.
It's like I understand why it's so much less common to find a gay man who lifts.
Well, so in other words, I just got another tattoo. I'm excited.
Yeah.
So we're kind of coming close to the nearing of my sleeve. I don't want it to be over because I like going.
I told Danny that it doesn't have to be over. He can just get a full bodysuit.
I'm probably going to end up getting a full bodysuit. It really feels like I'm going towards that direction. I'm literally going to have I'm going to have a Porsche 911 on my whole body.
Probably.
Well, not the tattoo. The cost of the tattoos in total.
I know that.
Well, I need to explain for the viewers.
Oh, yes.
Because they're not going to understand me.
Right now he has the value of a used car on his arm.
I have a Lincoln Town Car equivalency to on my arm.
Or Corolla. Early 2000s Corolla.
I could probably, with about 109,000 miles.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a little beat up, but still pretty good. It runs and drives.
It gets you where you need to go.
Right. But this time around, I ended up getting a skull, and I'm very excited about it. I need something.
I'm happy about it. I'm happy he actually put some. He broke it up a little.
I'm
put
diversifying.
some definition in it. You know, it's not just shapes. It's like I get it.
We have
like,
some shapes now, but now we have a skull.
You can put like and it's like I don't have an issue with it, but it's like you need to break it up and have like something different in there.
I will be honest with you guys.
It looks
the shoulder hurt so bad. It was like that annoying pain that wouldn't go away. But what made matters worse was the fact that he sat there and did every single dot.
I think you should just get fucking high as a kite every time you go in there.
Yo, he was.
I'm telling you.
He wasn't high as a kite, but, you know.
He
smoked a little.
I'm being dead ass. Next time you go, just ask Kristen for an edible. Fuck it.
You can't say that name.
Oh,
but
my bad.
You're right.
And then just pop a
like,
square
oh,
chocolate
shit.
bar, and then you'll be like me at AC. Fuck it.
I'll eat 2 squares. Just call me 2 Square D. 2 Square Danny.
I think you'll be fine, honestly.
I'm gonna get the numbing cream.
Well, do that, but still get high as fuck.
Okay, so get numbing cream and get high as fuck.
Yeah.
That way you're not. I'm gonna have somebody drop me off.
I'll drop you off.
All right, cool. Thanks. Thanks, Vic. I knew I can get on you.
You're like that, Vic. I'm so fucking high right
Yeah, Vic. I'm gonna hit that too. Yeah. Okay, Day. Get the fuck out. But yes, I'm very excited about my tattoo. One of the simple pleasures in life. So, I just want to be frank with you guys. I didn't know.
As opposed to Dan.
As opposed to being a Dan to you guys. Apparently, I'm extremely oblivious when it comes to women.
Oh, very oblivious.
I didn't know that.
I feel like
if a female takes your hat, that it means that they like you.
I feel like it's a flirtatious move. That's what I take it as.
Bro, I was just vibing.
No, you got it. You got upset.
I got upset that somebody tried to steal my hat.
Upset.
Okay, wait. Look at it from my point of view.
And it was a pretty girl.
Look at it from my point of view. Somebody that I'm not even making eye contact with, is taking my hat off my head.
I would turn around. I would see who it is. If it's a dude, I'd be like, bro, don't fucking touch me. To me, it matters. It matters if it's a dude or a girl. So don't fucking touch me.
I only remember.
I'd be like, what? You lose something to the girl? Because you found it. It's right here. It's me. I'm Dan.
It puts a heart. But I don't even know who it was. I just saw some blonde chick, and lately I've been having a niche for some blondes. I don't care if they have blue eyes, but like blondes. Blondes are my go-to right now. And I saw a blonde. It could have been her, but I got no idea. Really, I have no idea. Neither does Victor, because I asked Victor if he saw her, and he goes, no.
I have no idea. Dan. All I know is Dan walked up to me and he was very upset. Somebody touched his hat. I was like, damn, chill. She was probably pretty. You could have gotten a number.
But on a side note, I'm doing very well. I've been getting numbers every time I go out.
Yeah.
This is a very rare occasion.
No, I feel like
I've opened up.
I feel like sometimes though I'm like I have to make the move for you.
9 out of 10 times Victor makes the move for me,
so that you can get in there.
Oh wait, I didn't do it that one time when you weren't there.
Well, yeah.
Well, I had no choice. I did it myself. Yeah. But like, okay, wait. Here's why. Because I haven't. Victor comes off. Hold on, wait. Victor comes off very dominant, and Victor likes to. He's a leader, so to speak. Not saying that I'm not.
Right.
But Victor likes to lead the crew, and he likes to do his own thing, and then has everybody else follow that thing, because he's not a good follower at all. He's mainly the leader, so he kind of does his own thing, which is why I let him do him, and then I follow up behind him.
What do you mean?
Like I just said, you have leadership qualities, so you're not very good at following me. You can follow up behind me, but it's the kind of pace that I work at versus you. You kind of just jump right into things. I kind of like have to feel out the situation a little bit.
I'm jump into the water and then learn how to swim later.
No, he just jumps into the fire and prays to God that somebody puts it out. So that's what I'm getting at.
Right.
So it was very hard for me to kind of exceed Victor when we were together, because he's just gonna do it anyways. So at this point, I just kind of just follow him.
No, because I tried to give you an opportunity. I'm like, Dan, all right, pick someone. Go.
I'll be honest with you guys. It was a good 2 seconds. I said, wait, give me a second. Let me breathe. And he just walks in. Hi, I'm Victor. I'm like, okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
yeah,
it's okay.
I say
sometimes
hi to
you
her.
need to be pushed off the ledge.
I said hi to the girl that Danny wanted to talk to, and then I said hi to her friend, and then I tried distracting her friend while Dan had a conversation.
And I did.
Oh my God, that was such an awkward conversation for me.
him.
I fucking hated it.
I knew it was awkward because he started showing her pictures of his cat.
I hated it.
I don't even know how they got there, but
I hated it. It flowed pretty well. We got out of the small talk, and then we re-entered the small talk.
Oh God.
You know when you it's like I ran out of questions to ask her.
Did you catch her name?
No,
I didn't catch her name either.
I never asked her name.
I didn't ask her for her name either.
I never asked for her name. I didn't care. I didn't want to get her number.
I
didn't want to get her number. So
if there's one thing I remember from the conversation, she works for GE, I think.
My girl does stuff
and
with animals and pets.
She borrowed her brother's Jeep Wrangler Rubicon.
Oh. My girl does stuff with dogs. She's a dog trainer.
Well, it's a good thing I don't have a dog.
That's what she was.
Oh, is that why you showed your cat?
But she has a cat. I'm like, that's fucking weird.
Wait a minute. You like to train bitches, but you're gonna end up with a pussy.
Yeah, that's fucking weird. But then we were talking about people who I knew had dogs. I told her you had a dog, and the type of dog you had, and I told her that Julia had a dog, and the type of dog she had, and how like I'm intimidated by them because
I don't know. I was having a pretty good conversation.
That's what I was talking about dogs for like a while, and then I was like, all right, I'm kind of running out of this conversation. And then she started telling me about her opinions on certain dogs, blah, 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 blah. I didn't give a fuck, honestly, but I was like, I got to fill this with something.
I ended up giving her my business card.
I saw that.
Yeah. I was like, would you believe if I showed you that I had my business card on me? She goes, no, you don't. I'm like, you want to fucking bet? So I gave it to her.
Nice. Dan goes, I'm like, yeah. I'm like, Dan, wrap it up. I ran out of shit to talk to about. He's like, I'm like, get her number or something. And he's like, I gave her my business. I'm like, no, get her number. Get her number.
And then she called herself from my phone.
There you go.
See, I don't understand that shit.
What?
Why call yourself from my phone? Make sure that you have my phone number, and then don't text me back.
When'd you hit her up?
Yesterday.
And when was the last time we saw him? Saturday?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty soon. You gotta give him a couple of days to. I'm a big believer in give him give him an opportunity to think about you.
Okay.
I'm a big believer in like waiting a day or two after you get her number.
I waited like almost 24 hours. I think I waited about 20.
I need it. For me, I'm a big believer of like waiting a full day, at least.
All right, so I guess I can text her again on Wednesday. Victor's shaking his head no.
No.
Oh, I fucked up?
I mean, you could hit her up again.
What do I got to lose? Nothing.
You're going to look like a munch.
Elaborate. What is a munch?
Danny doesn't know what a munch is.
No, I have no idea what a munch is.
I'm going to show you right now.
Victor always says these weird words, and I have no idea what the hell he's talking about.
I'm very much in the know for some reason. Because I have a sister.
I agree with that one. I have a sister too, but... The nigga munch. I eat it for lunch.
She said, you thought I was feeling you? That nigga a munch. That nigga an eater. I ate her for lunch.
Yeah, that's.
Bitch, I'm a baddie. I get what I want. You thought I was feeling you? You're looking like a munch.
I'm not looking like a munch. Fuck yourself.
Basically a simp.
I'm not a simp.
That's what a munch is.
I'm not a munch. God. We all know somebody that is a munch. And it's not me.
But it's like
we're not allowed to say that
like,
person's name.
No, but it's like when you like somebody and they don't like you back. Basically, you thought I was feeling you.
I don't like her.
That
Just
they
wanna
go
fuck.
I know that.
Oh, great! Now these people know.
Well, I know that, but I'm just letting you know.
Oh man.
You thought I was feeling you?
Yeah, I did.
That nigga a munch.
I guess I'm a munch. Nah, I'm not a munch. I'll get it next time.
Fuck it.
I
Add her on Snap or something.
don't have her Snapchat.
You can usually find them based on their number.
Are you teaching me something?
You didn't know that?
No.
Yeah, when you got their number, you basically got their Snap.
Really? Let's figure this out. Let's find out together.
Let's find out together.
Just in case you guys thought that we didn't have catchphrases, we do. Wait, you don't even know the fucking number, bro.
I don't need it.
What do you mean?
I don't need it.
I don't need it. Teach me something.
You just go to quick add. See? And these are all your contacts. Or people friends of your friends. You didn't know.
You know what's kind of tough?
What?
When you don't have their name.
You don't know her name?
No.
Jesus, Daniel.
I said that.
See all contacts.
I didn't catch her name.
Hold on, ready? Ready. All contacts. So these are people in your contacts that you don't have on Snap.
Why is Victor teaching me something? It's kind of scary. I don't like that. All right.
Might know me.
Okay. Wow, I didn't know that I had so many people in here.
Yeah, there you go.
Wait a minute. I don't have her name, and she's not in my contacts. I just have her phone number saved.
Oh, that's the problem. You gotta save her. You gotta. I don't know.
That's what I was trying to tell you, but
Wait,
you took
you
the phone because you got too excited.
Oh, you didn't save it?
No.
You might need to save it. I don't know about that. You might need to save it.
Well, let's find out together.
Let's find out together. I don't think it's like that, Danny. Let me see. Fuck is Eli?
I'm laughing because Victor taught me something new today.
Was her name Tori? Paige?
Victor,
What?
I don't know. I wasn't drunk, but like, it was very loud in there. I was too busy focusing on like her fancy pants.
Yeah, Dan was obsessed with her fancy pants.
They were pretty cool. They were bell bottoms.
I thought she was pretty, but like
She was pretty. She had bad.
I let Danny get first dibs on any girl because I'm taken.
Yeah. All right, we'll figure this out later.
Yeah, whatever. But yeah.
So, who's Eli?
I don't know.
Why is he on my fucking... Why'd you add him?
I didn't add him. Did I add him?
I don't know.
That was an accident, I guess.
How do I get rid of him?
I don't know.
Oh, we broke my phone.
Nope. She's broken.
She broke him, brah.
All right, Danny.
Hmm.
Wait, Dan.
What?
You thought I was feeling you?
I think I munch. So today I had to put on my big boy pants and learn how to tell a chick I don't want to talk to them.
What?
Yeah.
Wait, would you say again?
Today I have to put on my big boy pants and learn how to tell a chick that I don't want to talk to her.
What are you talking about?
I don't want to talk to that chick that I was talking about.
Oh, then let her know.
I know. I have to learn how to say it nicely. The struggles of dating at 22.
If I got a goal, I got a quote for us today.
Oh, quote of the day.
Quote of the day. It's not things that upset us, but our judgment about things.
Oh, there's not more?
No.
Oh.
That's by Epictetus. I don't even know if Epictetus.
Epictetus.
Yeah, Epictetus.
I don't like it.
Why?
I need you to say it again.
It's not things that upset us, but our judgments about things.
So judgments make things upset.
Yeah, so it's not like basically what you think is upsetting you isn't what's upsetting you. What's upsetting you is basically essentially yourself.
No wonder why I'm always upset.
It's not like there's really no outside nature thing that can really upset you. It's like 9 times out of 10, tell me that you get more annoyed about what people do because you have your opinions about what they did.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah. So
Right.
It's not what they did that upset you. It's your opinion on what they did.
Yes.
That's what it means. You don't like my quote?
Yes.
So essentially, this goes back to, yes, you're the problem.
Oh, we've been saying this way too much lately. Ever since that episode, we've realized that we're the problem.
Yeah.
I've been told numerous times, maybe you're the problem.
I think it's confirmed at this point.
I don't like that.
I think it's.
I have been told that
mark.
maybe you're the problem. No, maybe you should go fuck yourself.
What do you think? What do you think the?
Sorry, I'm getting PTSD from 3 months ago. 3 months and 2 weeks.
No, fuck that bitch. She was immature.
I don't mean.
And we know who that bitch is, by the way.
I don't mean to say it like this, but don't take it to offense. But maybe you're the problem. You should go fuck yourself.
I mean, you can be the problem, but the way that it was the whole situation was handled, immature.
You can't see it, but I'm shaking my head and rolling my eyes.
Immature.
Because that's the biggest fuck you of all time. That's the biggest fuck you of 2022.
Is it?
It's pretty up there.
You know that?
That's so cunty.
Yeah.
Maybe you're the problem. No, maybe you're the problem because you wouldn't help me work through it.
Danny, you gotta find somebody before New Year's. So you can no. so you can listen to that Bad Bunny song where he's like entering 2023 with you and a blunt.
That doesn't sound like a bad idea, Victor. But I'm trying really hard.
You're not though. You literally keep saying you don't want to be in a relationship.
I really keep telling myself that I do, but then my actions say otherwise.
To be in a relationship, you have to first want to be in a relationship.
I don't know if I necessarily want to because I'm afraid to open back up.
I get it, and you're I don't right to. I don't right to be afraid.
I don't need to give somebody the power to break my heart again.
Not Dan's playing Neverita in the background.
I don't need to open back up to give somebody the power to break my heart again. I don't need that. So at this point, we're just going to put my heart into a little fridge.
Nobody wants to be in that situation because it fucking sucks. Breakups suck. Breakups
fucking horrible.
Suck.
But they get easier as time goes on.
They suck.
We know that, but they're horrible.
Suck. They suck.
They're a piece of shit.
But I feel like that shouldn't stop you from falling in love again, Danny. Love is such a beautiful thing.
Love is the best, worst thing ever.
It's the most beautiful thing.
Is it more beautiful than corn?
Yes.
It's the most beautiful thing.
It is the corn.
I love love.
It's got the lumpy little knobs.
It's got the juice. It's got the juice.
And when you put it in butter, everything changes.
First you get the corn, and then everything changes.
That is love.
That's love for you.
It's not always easy, and that's the lumpy little knobs.
Sometimes you can't bite. Sometimes you can't get the corn kernels off the cob. But it's just about how you get it off the cob. Sometimes you got to keep working at it.
It's got the juice.
It's got the juice. Not us civilizing corn to love. We're correlating them together.
Love is like corn.
Love is corn. And I love corn.
Corn is not love. No, I love being in love. But I hate relationships.
I love the feeling of being in love, but it has to be with the right person. Otherwise, it's extremely addicting and very...
I love being in love.
It reminds me of drugs. Because you just want to keep going, but you know it's bad for you.
I mean, they have like correlated the same like mental reactions that you have with like cocaine. It's like similar to cocaine being in love.
Oh, you mean the same
chemical
the hormone
reactions
levels
that happen
get
in the
released,
brain,
right?
Yeah. You know your eyes dilate a little bit when you think about the person you love.
Are they dilating?
Yeah, they actually did.
No, I'm looking at the light.
No, they like open up. That's what I mean. See, they just opened up.
No, I was looking at the light.
Yeah, okay. Said fuck.
Who am I thinking about?
H-Town. Yamaka City.
Shut up.
Shabbat Shalom. Pizza bagels.
I could be. It's not okay. Wait, it's not even the fact that I'm not over it because I am. Just sometimes, I like. It made me feel good, and I want to feel that good again. That's why I keep feeling like I need to go back to that one spot.
You gotta find.
That's about it.
You gotta
find your H town. And then you're Yamaga City.
You gotta go get some pizza bagels.
Yo, go to the store, get the Totino's pizza bagels.
But no, I feel like all right. This is what
it's intoxicating. It's worse than alcohol.
Honestly, though, I'm getting to the point where I think you might need a little bit of therapy. I feel like I need a little bit of therapy, truthfully.
Okay, wait. Just because somebody told me that today, and you agreed, doesn't? I don't understand.
No.
Okay, explain yourself.
Because I feel like you need to grow as a person. I feel like you do have some issues where it's like that doesn't really make any sense. Your thought patterns of certain things.
You know my thought patterns don't make sense, but that's why we're still here.
I get that.
Wait. Sometimes I'm irrational.
Yeah.
But I will be honest with you. I've grown a lot.
Sometimes you don't listen to people.
I'm an asshole.
No, you don't listen to people. Like people are telling you. Girls do this thing where they want to tell you how they feel. And it's like you're not a very.
I'm insensitive.
No, you're not. It's not that you're insensitive. You're very how do I say? You turn your ears off, stop listening, and then you're just too focused on being upset. You're just too focused on how they're making you feel. You make it about you. That's what I think.
So this goes back to everything she said about how I always felt like I had to be right.
Which I can account for this because I'm your friend. I don't care. I just blow you off and I tell you shut the fuck up, Dan.
All right, so.
But the person you want to be with really isn't like you kind of have to.
I'm only gonna say this one time.
Listen a little.
You're probably never gonna hear this, but if you do, you're probably right. It was a me problem.
No, it was both of you.
That what we just stated is a me problem.
Yes. But I'm
turning off the ears thing. She did mention that.
Because I seen you do it to me. I don't care because it's like, I'm not trying to fuck you. I'm not trying to build a life with you.
Wait, you mean you're not?
I'm not trying to have kids with you. I'm not trying to get you to marry me. So it's like, to me, I'm like, all right, whatever, Dan. Dan will do what D will do. D will do what D will do.
Double D will D will D be D.
D will do.
But yeah, she wasn't wrong. She was right.
In that sense. So
if she ever does hear it, which she's never going to, but if she does, you're right.
This is my point is, I think you got to work on your listening skills a little bit.
I've never been able to listen very well. It's my ADHD. Maybe I should start hopping on the Adderall.
No. I don't believe in medications. Medicating yourself.
Go tell that to a bipolar person, and let me know how fast.
I genuinely don't believe it. I watched. I was listening to another podcast actually.
Oh, not ours.
It was
wow.
Joe Rogan's podcast, right?
Okay.
He had a psychological doctor talking about anxiety and depression and everything, and how people pass on their traumas onto their kids.
I don't like that you said that.
So it's like if your parents have been emotionally abused, they'll pass on their trauma onto you. And they can't help but to do that. And the only way to prevent you from passing on your traumas to your kids is to heal yourself from your parents' traumas that they pass on.
That makes sense because my mom is not the most rational person.
Truthfully, I met your mother. No, she's not. And I mean that in the most respectful way possible. Because your mom,
right? I'm not offended.
For the most part, she's
a great lady,
sweet lady.
She just has her quirks.
Yeah, sometimes I'm like,
and
I doesn't make really much sense.
I don't feel like my dad has much trauma. He doesn't really strike me as that.
He's a very quiet man.
Is he?
From the one time I've actually talked to him and been around, he's a very quiet man.
Oh.
Maybe he talks to you more because you're his son.
Maybe.
But
yeah, he doesn't really have much trauma.
He's a man of few words.
Yeah, he'll say like, "Oh, go fuck yourself," and then disappear. Mm-hmm. Something weird like that.
Yeah.
All right, so.
But otherwise, he's a nice guy too.
I'm not saying. It makes sense because my mom raised me.
I'm not saying like your traumas. Jesus, Daniel. I'm not saying.
I wasn't throwing up. I promise.
Yeah, I'm not saying like just because you have trauma it makes you a bad person. No, it doesn't make you because everybody's got trauma. That's what makes us who we are. It's how you deal with them and how you do everything, you know. But let me. Honestly, I do recommend listening to this episode to anybody and everybody. It's actually such a like true like thing because like sometimes I like catch myself. I'm like, that's not a very intelligent way to think, you know. It's the episode 1869 with Dr. Gabor Mate.
Dr. Gabor Mate?
Yeah, look this one.
Gabor Mate.
Yes. And it's like he has like some serious like points to bring across. And it was funny cuz Joe Rogan has like this theory where he believes that like your feelings like of anxiety, and so does he, which like feelings of anxiety, feelings of depression and everything like that, they're not unnatural things. They're just based on unnatural behaviors that you learned in life. You know? Yes. So it's like he was talking about how if you let's say as a child, most people are most kids at least are taught essentially that being angry is an unnatural thing. So like essentially some kids will self kind of shut down.
Mm-hmm.
Like they're still there, but it's a sense of, you know how back when we were running naked in the woods and we're wild fucking animals basically,
Yeah.
the fight or flight reflex,
Mm-hmm.
where it's like you either got to fight or you got to flight. But a lot of people forget that now in the more modern world, we kind of developed this third option, which is the shut down, where we're still there physically, but we allow our minds to wander.
I do that pretty frequently.
Yeah.
That goes back to the not listening thing.
Yeah, and it's like when people teach their children, instead of properly managing their anger or sadness or anything like that, when parents teach them incorrectly, like kids, like if you teach your kid that being angry is a negative thing, which it's not always a negative thing. They can learn to fully shut down when they feel that inner rage. And then it's like they're not showing anything on the outside, but they allow their mind to wander. And then that can even lead into further depression, because you don't allow yourself to express those emotions properly. That anger can turn into depression.
I thought anger turned into sadness, and then sadness turned into fear.
Shut the fuck up, Darth Vader. But they talk about it way more intelligently than I could ever. So that's why I recommend going to listen to that.
It makes sense.
Mm-hmm. It's actually a very great episode. It's one of my favorites.
That's in the middle, just in case you want to sip.
I'm good. I'm gonna pass. But yeah, shit's. Yeah, I'm good. Yeah. All right.
So we're going to cut the episode off a little bit early.
Yeah, a little short.
Because it's very late, and Victor's got work really early tomorrow.
Yep.
And it's been a long day.
It's been a long day.
I mean, granted, I didn't have any customers today.
Neither did I.
Oh, okay. So we didn't have any customers today. But sometimes when you do a whole lot of nothing, it really makes you more tired than when you're supposed to be.
Oh, yeah. Fuck that.
So, is my cat alive?
Yeah, I think so.
Also, guys, my cat's getting very big.
She's only going to get bigger.
Oh, she got huge paws. I got to cut her nails because she's scratching up the fucking place.
Keizo got another kitty.
I saw. It's got opposable thumbs.
Yes, sir.
It's cute. It fits his person. It fits them.
Mm-hmm.
See, I want a relationship like that. I want something cool. Like, like 1/2 hour, 2/2 hour of hanging out.
Like a cigarettes.
And then we invite the cigarette or two, and then we go get the box of chocolate.
Yeah. Yeah. I feel like some people like.
I want that. That's what I want.
I get it, bro. Like sometimes you just want that love where it's like you don't want to ever be, where you want that feeling where you just like never want to be separated from each other, and that feeling of like, how do I say? I don't know. In my head, I envision love so much differently.
Do you feel like when you actually love somebody, you actually want to see them all the time? Or you want to see them?
It's not even like I want to see them all the time. I just somehow happen to see them all the time. You know what I guess
you must love me.
In a sense, yeah. I love you like a brother. It's not like a...
Okay, wait, but back to relationships, though.
I mean, we have a relationship. It's a friendship relationship, but we have a relationship.
Okay, wait. I'm talking about like with a sexual partner.
Yeah, no, I get that. I mean, but I feel like most relationships are, for the most part, the same thing. It just gets complicated quite often, almost all the time, when you have a member of the opposite sex for some reason. I don't.
Because I never really felt like I wanted to see her all the time.
That's what I'm saying.
Like, is that love? No.
It's not even like.
Because
I feel like you would get upset.
You
would get upset every time you had to hang out with her.
My dad's wife posed a good argument.
Shoot.
One Friday I went over. My girlfriend at the time was up at school. She goes, "Oh, how's everything going?" I'm like, "Oh, it's good." She's like, "Don't you want to see them every day?" And I say, "Genuinely, no." She's like, "Okay, that's not love. You don't actually love her."
Well, to me, I never want to see anybody every day.
You see me every day.
Not always.
Bro, you see me every day. You literally see me 5 to 6 days a week.
Yeah, but it's not like I want to see you every day.
You want to see me every day.
No, I didn't see you Sunday. I don't want to see you every day. We have to see each other every day. We work together. But it's like...
I don't get tired of you, though.
Yeah, but that's way different.
Hmm.
I get tired of you. I'm like, get the fuck away from me sometimes, Dan. I do get tired of you. I'm like, you may not, but I do.
Yeah, because I get a good 12 hours away from you.
Yeah, but
when I'm sleeping.
But like shit like that. It's like.
See, I get tired of it.
Everything kind of just flows to me. You know what I mean? It's like I happen to. It's like for me, what I feel like love should be is like. It's like it's like we happen to see each other all the time, and it's like I'll call you and I'll be like, "Do you want to come see me?" And then you'll come see me, or she'll call me. And it's like, "Do you want to come see me?" And then I'll go see them, and then it's like, oh, I don't know. It's like you figure out a way to make it work. You know what I'm saying? But it's not like I have to see you every single day. You know?
Right.
It just happens to me. And it's like nothing ever feels like a chore. You know what I mean?
It shouldn't have to feel like a chore.
Everything feels like I want to do it.
Okay, so...
Because I love you. You know what I'm saying?
Right. That's how I felt in the beginning of my relationship. And then time progressed, and then it started feeling like a chore, and then it started making me angry. Then I would complain, but I'm a complainer. But I would really complain.
Yeah.
So I guess it started to feel like a chore.
Yeah,
which
like
it should not have.
It's like I'm allowed. I get it. We're to me in the relationship, you're allowed to disagree and all that and everything like that. But I don't feel like there should be a disagreement all the time. I shouldn't feel upset because I feel like I have to see you, not because I want to see you. And if I don't see you, you get upset with me. You know?
You see, I don't know what that would have been because...
You know what I'm saying?
We never really tested that.
The what?
Because I would normally get upset if I didn't see her, but I would get upset if I did see her.
Yeah, you're like fucked up. You have like this like attachment like thing.
It's really like, fucked up.
Where where if you saw them, you get upset. If you didn't, you got upset.
I'd be more upset.
So it's like pick your fight, pick your battle, Daniel.
I guess that's the therapy that I need.
Maybe.
This is the therapy episode. Yeah. So it goes back to, are we the problem? No, I just need help.
I think we all fucking need help. I feel like I need help sometimes. I feel like I'm the crazy one sometimes. No. But I feel like women make me feel like that.
Well, I'm definitely not. It's the opposite sex that makes you feel that way.
Yeah.
Because if you're a female and a male, and then you're gonna say that a male's making you crazy.
You know why? You know why? Because every single time I've been single and I've just done whatever the fuck I wanted when I wanted to fucking do it. It's like
you just did it.
It's like I just did it, and it's like sometimes I just felt like I had a weight on my shoulders. You know what I mean?
Is it because you have to feel like you have to worry about somebody else?
Yes. And what they're gonna.
Do you understand how stressful that is?
And what they're gonna want, and what if this is gonna upset them?
You know, that's how it was in my past relationship.
I hate
because that's how I thought, but it I don't blame my ex because she thought about that a lot more than I did because she was afraid to do things because she was afraid of how I would react to certain things because I wanted to see her all the time. Even though we just discussed that I wanted to see her, but I didn't want to see her.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, it's a me problem. But I wasn't giving her much...
Maybe that's part of that anxious attachment.
That is a part of that anxious attachment because you never really feel secure. Because you're always anxious at the fact that you always need more reassurance or you might need to be told that you're loved. But that also stems from childhood trauma and trauma from your parents told by Victor and Dr. Gabor Mate.
Yeah.
Now, she had an avoidant attachment style. Because if there was an issue, she would avoid that issue. Kind of like what Victor does.
I do that.
Not with
shit,
me, though.
So I do that shit where it's like, I don't want to fucking deal with it. I just want to move on with my life.
But I also feel like that's based off of the person that you're with. Like, I feel like these styles are kind of moldable. So
yeah, but there's also
a
secure attachment style.
I've never had that.
That's because anxious attachment style tends to
overcome.
tends to be more attracted to that.
Avoid it?
Yeah.
Well, that's
it's fucked up, and it you know what's funny? It's like, no, they tend to go in these endless loops.
You know what's fucked up?
Of just
your avoidant attachment style, and your girlfriend is the anxious attachment style.
Oh, trust me, I fucking know.
Oh, you would know firsthand.
Trust me, I fucking know. But apparently, I think if an anxious attachment style and a secure attachment style get together, it's a more healthy relationship, because the secure attachment person will kind of how do I say, assure their partner more.
Just give you that reassurance that you're looking for.
Yeah. So you need someone who's secure emotionally.
I thought I had that.
I feel like you're very anxious. Just from like I've seen the way you deal with friendships, the way you deal with relationships.
I get stressed very easily.
You feel like you
get overwhelmed. My OCD kicks in because it's not going the way that I want it to, and then I can't fix it. So I become anxious about it.
Yep. I think you need a girl who's secure in themselves and confident and just like.
But she was all that. Yeah, she was. I think so.
No. I feel like she was very insecure.
She told me that she was secure.
She could tell you whatever she wants. That doesn't mean it's necessarily the
truth.
Power
to the pussy.
It's what she wants to believe is true, but it's not. I feel like a person could tell you whatever they are up until they actually show you.
I guess she showed me.
She did.
And it pissed me off.
She was insecure as all hell.
And then proceeded to blame it on me.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so that relationship was fucked up. But we are going to cut this episode. Thank you guys for viewing in.
Yes, sir.
We appreciate you.
It was a pleasure talking to you guys again.
This one was we enjoyed this one.
Yeah, this one was a short one though. A little bit.
It was
like
we're about
minutes.
right time.
About yeah.
We're about pretty good.
All right.
But it is a late night.
Yep.
And we both have to get up for work tomorrow.
For sure.
I gotta get I'm getting fadey for the ladies tomorrow. So Victor's gonna see a whole new Dan.
Different Dan.
Not even a man, just a Dan.
Dan man. Man Dan.
It's like man bat. Man bat.
All right.
Or like Oddlaw and Waldo.
All right. Good morning, good evening, and good night.
Take care, everybody. Stay safe.